Cefiro Owners Philippine and V6 follower, magandang araw sa inyo lahat. With you, Ali, V6 Auto Service Specialist sa V6 V8 engine. Cefiro, Camry, Accord, Jaguar, basta V6 V8 only. Today, we have Cefiro 2003 model 2.0. The issue that it's stuck a little bit long time, then the owner, he want to recondition. Even it's umandar, but the owner still want it to be in condition. So he bring it to us, and we are the one who will diagnose what the car need, and we will do. Plus we will add some options inside the car. So let's explain to you all how we will diagnose the car, how we can repair, and maybe the total gastos sa pyesa, which is it will be original Nissan. So let's check, let's diagnose, and I hope you learn something from what we will do. So at least anyone who will diagnose your car, you will know how he will diagnose. So at least kung may tiwala sa mechanics mo, dapat may idea also what he will do inside your car. So let's see. Cefiro owners, that's first step now how we can diagnose the car. First thing to diagnose, we diagnose first the mechanical, which is the engine and transmission. After that, if we diagnose have a problem or no on the engine, then transmission, then we check lahat electrical, because the electrical it will be part of the mechanical, because if we have problem on the engine, sometimes no need to replace in parts or pieza. So it's including electric, but we will start by mechanical first before electric. After that, we'll check under chassis. Actually, I know what is the problem here on under chassis, because sure I'm test drive before, so I know. First thing on the engine, that if you're looking here, you will find the temperature almost 99. That means this car is overheat. Why? Because the fan is not working automatic. Even with the aircon, the fan is not working automatic. So we cannot make the car starting for long time. But that's first issue I see, which is very serious, more than if it's palya, namatay, like that. The overheat, that's the cancer of the engine. If the engine overheat talaga, you need to fix the problem ASAP and diagnose why like that. So if we're looking here, see the temperature 101, which is overheat already, but here it's still sa gitna on the gauge. That's why most of the Cefiro's owner, they feel late the overheat until the car is already have damage. But here, sure, will not start it long time. I'm just explain what is the issue that I find from first step. First step here we'll check the overheat, why the overheat coming inside the car, which is the fan is not working. We'll diagnose why, which is now it's electrical. Okay. Second thing, the RPM is not stable. So RPM is not stable, that's mean we have a problem here on the firing, instead of spark plug, instead of injectors or coils, sometimes compression, but out of compression, most of our focus on three things: spark plug, gas, and ignition. Also air, okay? But the air, hindi masyado problematic with most of the cars, just because it's instead of IECP and max sensor, which is I am sure they are working good on this car. Then we find something here for the oxygen sensor. We find sensor 1 bank 2, which is the one there is working, but sensor 1 bank 1, which is on this side, because it's V engine, it's like that. The one in front bank 2, the one likod is bank 1. So the bank 1, the one likod is not working. So this one, it can affect also on gas consumption. You see now here the gas consumption coming from 2 to 4, which is almost double. So we will diagnose this one also. But now, to not let the car working too much, I will just make cylinder head testing dito to check which cylinder have no effect. So which makes cylinder number 1, it's have kunti and it's almost weak, mahina. Cylinder number 2, meron. See the difference? Cylinder number 3, meron. Cylinder number 4, meron. Cylinder number 5, meron. Cylinder number 6, meron. Siyempre, for 7 and 8, that's for V8. So now we have a problem on cylinder number 1 here. Now we detected that it is no effect on total firing. For information lang, for the people who want the information as educational information, any engine need 5 things to work. Need gas, need air, and need also fire or spark, okay, to can make fire inside the piston. And this fire, it need to be in timing, which is timing for the gas on the same timing of the fire, so the fire it will happen on the right time inside the engine. Then the compression inside the piston, that's the one who will how your engine burning the fuel in the proper way. That's why some cars, oh, malakas sa gas, my other car is tepid. It's happened like that because of the sometimes it happened because of the compression. Why the compression? Because the power or the pressure inside the piston is mahina. So you need high RPM for the specific speed. So for example, for this car, compression here is okay. So let's say I can maintain 100 kilometer per hour in 2 RPM. Another one, low compression, it will be 100 kilometer in 2.3 or 2.2 RPM. That's what will make consumption sa gas. So just this one is sa gilid information lang to know how the engine is working. But here on this car, we will focus on 3 things. Now we have a problem. We diagnose problems sa overheat, and I see that the fan is not working. That's mean the problem so far it will be on the fan only. But about the palya, we will check first the ignition coil if it's sparking in good way. If it's malakas, have a spark, okay. Spark plug, very effective. So what if we have spark and the coil is working? The only way, we'll try to find the signal to injector. Okay, meron signal to injector. At that time, we will find it on injector itself. Also, for the coil, sometimes the coil is not working. But the problem is not the coil. The problem on the signal coming from the computer box to the coil. Okay, that's why it's cefiro or V6 medyo delikado. So when you have something wrong in your car, dapat you give it to specialist, or if you depend on try and error, you will spend a lot on the car. So far, that's first diagnosed for me. Misfire cylinder number 1 and fan to make overheat. Second step now, it will be on the under chassis. Then, now, one thing, when we drive, okay, this one in under chassis, okay, one of the issues under chassis. Now we're starting the car. When we find, you make it left right, see. If you hear these sounds galing under chassis. Okay, if this sounds galing under chassis and you go to anyone under chassis, hindi legit, you can paying a lot. Okay, why you can paying a lot? Because lagi on under chassis, to make balance, we kabilaan. That's mean left, right. So I can tell you, sir, it's shock mount, it's shock, it's a stabilizer link, it's and a lot of things. But when we find this issue, we find these sounds coming only from the steering bushing. The steering bushing, that's the one who holding the rack and pinion on with the car. Okay, so this one only that have a problem. It's goma. It's almost 250 pesos, and it will fix these sounds. You hear the sounds and you hear the bushing. You hear. Some people really promise they make overhaul sa rack and pinion to just avoid this problem. So what will happen after you making rack and pinion overhaul? You will just put the new goma, because overhaul, put the new goma, then you will find it's okay. But at that time you will pay a lot. But on this car, only issue is goma. With 250 pesos, it will give you a lot of headache like that, because syempre something like that also it will let the car swing, because the rack and pinion is not stable on the car. So that's one from the issue inside this car. Actually, when the owner he bring it here, he say to me, Ali, what the car need, you do. But that's not mean that replace. No, we need here in V6 to give the best quality with the cheapest price that I can offer for you, with the quality that it will let you interest to come again with another car, because I don't like bag shop. Dear owner and V6 follower, magandang hapon. Today, I will release one of my SCAD, delay SCAD here with me, cefiro A33, who's have a problem and the owner already inside the car. So we'll make the test drive with the owner and let's ask about his idea. If he's waiting niya, it will deserve the condition that we find this car like that or no, and we'll let him talk about that car, what is the issue and what we found after the repair. And I would like to say, pasensya for everyone have delay on his car here, but promise the delay for the quality. Let's talk to the owner and test the drive. Tara.
Hello sir. Hello guys. Test riding my my baby. Come on, join us.
Now to repeat, test drive the car.
Okay.
And I would like to know now, comparing the issue of the car before you bring it, and test drive natin to check everything the car have a problem, like instead of suspension.
Okay.
engine,
I think what it was May when I brought this.
Yes,
May.
I think.
I came from a long drive. I think I was coming from work in Sariaya, Quezon, and everything was not working. I was misfiring. I was overheating.
Yeah.
My gauges were not working properly. My lights, my windows, electrical problems.
This one it was disconnected always.
This one was always disconnected. What else? I was hearing all the sounds.
Yeah.
Bushing. I was basically I was not hitting the right gears.
Yes.
It was palyado ba? Palyado tsaka may slide. It was sliding. Especially when I'm going up. And sa arangkada, wala na, no, it doesn't have that
Mahina power niya.
power,
Yes.
that pull.
Yes.
And even the brakes. The
Yes.
brakes was anyway, basically when I had this car painted, it started when I had this car painted,
The
and
issue started to show
and
up.
when they put it back together,
Yes.
I guess since it was a car paint shop and not a cefiro specialist, what happened was they put the electrical, they really did a bad job with putting back the electrical.
Yes.
So basically that's where all the problems, especially if you're a cefiro user, you know that if your electrical is
Yes,
It's not,
delikado dito. Masilang talaga.
it's
Electrical
very,
dito, yes.
ang dami niyan, it's too many wires.
Yes.
Right? So, now, what we're testing are windows. They're working fine.
Yeah.
They're working beautifully. Even the sunroof. The sunroof. There you go. It's working. All the gauges working fine. It's riding smooth again. It's not see, I can't hear any sound anymore. I miss this ride, and this is why I'm a cefiro user, is because I like the ride. I like how it's smooth. You don't hear anything. See?
How many years you are cefiro owner, sir?
Me?
Yes.
Since 2005.
And wow. And how many cefiro you have? This one?
I have 3 cefiros.
3 cefiros, yeah.
Yes, I had a white 97. I have a black 98. And this one. My black 98 is with my friend, Robbie.
Yeah, Rob.
Robbie Packing. Is that's my second cefiro.
Second cefiro.
That I got from my brother.
Mm.
My brother gave that card.
So your brother, he was cefiro owner also.
He was he bought the brand new cefiro back in 2001. That was a 2001. Sorry,
Mm.
that's a 98.
That's 2001.
That's a 2001.
Ah.
Oh! What happened? Why are you suddenly there?
Secret.
Anyway, now I'm just looking for a stretch
Yes.
because I want to electricals. I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't think any shop can do this. The cefiro. I don't know if they can fix electrical of cefiro this clean, and I commend that, Ali.
Actually, sir, AP, I want just to ask you something. Because I'm always saying, no problem if you'd say, I don't know. For
Okay.
any mechanics, no problem if you say, I don't know. That will let the client more trust on you because he will be tiwala talaga. If you said, I will do this, that's mean you will do it talaga. So, how hard time you have this car on maintenance before you coming to me? I mean, why you coming from Malayo to...
Exactly, no, because I always bring it to a shop. They return it, you know, they fix a problem, but another problem, starts to pop up. So every time it's always almost week after week, the car goes to the shop.
Yeah.
No one really understands how to fix a car like a cefiro because it's very delicate, especially electrical.
So you give advice that
I mean, they can
always...
fix what's obvious, like a flat tire or a bushing. They can replace parts. The good thing is I don't think you really replaced a lot of parts. With all the problems with my car, I don't think you really charged me with parts.
Actually, sir, for me, for my style, I'm just not on pieza. What do you mean?
Stretch.
Direct to the point.
To the road.
See?
See?
Grabe.
Even the sound.
Tahimik.
The sound. That's the cefiro I'm looking for. And I don't remember the last time I had my cefiro riding this good.
So it's deserve, sir, the delay. Pasensya na sa delay, sir. But
Okay, the delay, I guess in the beginning I already understood how you work because I brought it to you without a clear plan. I told you to look for all the things that sira, and fix it.
Yeah.
And I think so far we've addressed everything, all my issues. And the time, it really depends with your customer. If they really need the car, then they have to know what they want to replace or want to fix.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
I'm a different case because I didn't know.
Yeah. You just
I wanted
say to me,
everything fixed. I
up
wanted to be
up
in good.
me. Yeah.
I told you to look for everything that's sira and fix it. And
Yeah.
so far,
And
we've
actually,
addressed-
sir, it's very hard mission to tell any mechanic. It's very big trust. I tell you, thank you a lot for that, because very rare here to someone send his car for first communication, especially that's first deal with or business deal with me on your cefiro, and you leave your cefiro and tell me what you find correct, just do it. So I hope the result of your car, it deserve your trust to me. Then I hope also you already
Actually, because of this, like what I said, I want to look for another cefiro and we will build it together.
and
Okay.
I appreciate that,
I
sir,
am-
and I am
And
ready.
we will now look
Yes.
for a project cefiro. Because now I know there's a reliable mechanic, V6 Auto Service.
Yes.
Now there's a reliable mechanic that specializes on cefiros. And for me, that's the hardest. The hardest part is looking for a mechanic who can fix the cefiro the right way. I mean, to any cefiro user, you know that it's always hard for a mechanic to just bring your cefiro to just a mechanic who doesn't know the cefiro, because especially with this car, because it's change engine, right? It's not connected. The what do you call this? The computer box is not connected to the engine anymore, right? When you got this, is that right?
No, it's mali. Marami bypass, marami fail.
Marami na bypass, marami bypass.
bypass
Yeah.
for the check engine.
Yeah.
Marami bypass to not make errors inside the car.
So that's the first problem, because this car,
Yes.
wala nang check engine. You
Yes.
cannot check the computer.
Yeah, it was very hard talaga for any car for the mechanics to making check engine bypass, because they didn't replace the right parts, or they making the proper way of diagnose. Kasi sir, sa totoo lang, 80% of repair is diagnose.
Yes.
I think better we go for the one inside na lang. This one we need.
So anyway, I am very happy, and considering the price range,
And
considering everything that has been fixed, if I brought this to any other mechanic, or for example, if a mechanic in Banawe, I guess, what did we change? We changed a lot. We changed the shocks,
and we
bushings,
and compressor,
compressor,
suspension arm,
suspension arm,
and even the fuel filter,
a lot of electronics, right?
coil, but not all the
Anyway,
coils.
with all these parts, I mean, do the math. We even had latero. We fixed the door, we fixed the rubbers, right?
Yes.
So with that, I didn't really spend that much. I mean, if I brought that to another mechanic in Banawe, probably easily 120,000 right there, just to fix it.
Actually, sir, here is the thing. Everything for your old parts, it's already, you see it in your truck.
Mm.
That's very important. That means it is not replaced. No, the old parts, you take it with you.
Mm.
That means it's 100% your parts is replaced.
Yeah.
But I hope you're satisfied with the
Very
performance,
satisfied.
sir.
Very satisfied. So at least now, my cefiro has a clinic. And that's from now on, my cefiro will have a clinic. That's why now I'm ready to move to. I really want to build another one.
So you advise the others by B6 Auto Service?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, it's up to them. They heard my testimony. They heard me saying this. Why will I lie? I'm not benefiting anything from here. But now, this is I'm not going to bring my cefiro anywhere else, diba? So if you're a cefiro rider, they can take advice from what what they hear from me.
Yeah.
So Ali, thank you.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
job, good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Finally, I know that I am riding a car that won't give me a problem for at least the next year.
No, sir.
I mean, it's an old car, so something will come out.
No, sir. Trust me. It will take time talaga. KMS lang. That's the gas station.
Pwede pa, kaya pa. Malaki reserve tank. That's what good about cefiro. Malaki reserve.
70 liters.
Yeah, reserve tank is 20. I think
15.
15. Oh yeah. That's pwede pa. Yeah, so haha. Of course, I miss my car.
Yeah, I understand.
I miss my car, but I have it back in good condition. I mean, I hate it. If my car was in the shop for a long time and then suddenly I get it and then we were laughing earlier. I go home and then suddenly it won't start or suddenly there's a problem with it. That's the worst part, diba?
Do you think, sir, I give you any kind of headache on repair when your car is here? Like, I let you feeling that your car in mechanic shop, you have headache talaga or...
Well, I always have a headache with other mechanics.
No, I mean when you bring it here, I cause for you any kind of headache like need or
No,
like that.
No. I don't think I had a problem with parts. You call me, you allow me to decide whether I get the more expensive parts or the less expensive parts, which is better.
Yeah.
You tell me straight what works and what doesn't. So again, I don't think I spent that much for all the fixes that has been done to the car. So
Okay, I want just to ask you something, sir, as my client, because this one I'm always asking my clients about that. So at the end, all of us is learning, and we live and die, and we still learning. So for me, I am person. I like always to improve myself and improve my performance. So I want you to give me advice, even one advice on what really you don't like on me here or on my service, so I will improve it talaga, and I want it in front of the camera. Why? Because I am person not shy from my mistake, because I am always want to correct my mistakes.
well, definitely,
So-
if you can, definitely it's time. But
Yeah.
again, you told me it's hard to get people who loves their job.
Yes, exactly.
Diba? So
Exactly.
time is only if you have help. So I
Exactly.
guess if you can find those people that can help you with your workload. I mean, how many cefiros do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's about 20 cefiros here, probably more. That you're fixing now, and you're you and one guy.
Yes,
So I guess that's the only problem, no? I mean, really, if you have more people that can help you, well, more people meaning more people with the same passion.
Yes.
I mean, you can
I
have
think
more
you're
people,
talented.
but they are not cefiro workers. Then
And
you have a problem.
also, the problem with me here that I need every car. I will be one or parts of the team working on this
I guess
one,
I'll be straight honest and honest with you. I'm a cefiro user, but this is actually technically this is my only car. I don't have any other car. This car. Remember, I have service cars. I mean, they can
Yeah.
service me. But for my personal car, this is my one car. I only
Yeah.
have one cefiro.
Like the parts of your
I have
family.
motorcycles.
Yes.
And I have cars that can drive me wherever I go if I don't have this. But me, my personal car is this car.
Yeah.
So I have the luxury of leaving it here for 5 months to make it run this in this condition. Now, if you're a cefiro user,
Yeah.
you have the choice whether you want it fixed easily. Bring it to another mechanic. You can fix it easily. Then next week you'll have another problem.
Yeah.
You'll have it fixed again, right?
Yes, yes.
Or bring it here. I mean, I guess mine's a different case. No, mine's 5 months, and I allowed that because I had so many. I left it here,
Yes.
right? So that you can love it like your car and fix it like you own the car, right? But for people who has one car only, like for example, probably this car here, the owner needs it fast.
Yeah.
Then he'll have a problem.
Yeah,
Because-
that's the time, sir. Actually, that one it will be happen between me and the owner, because some issues it can fixing on the same day, but some issues it will take time to.
Yeah. So my
solve
bottom
it.
line is,
Yeah.
if you want your car fixed right away,
Yes.
then you can go to choose another mechanic. But if you want it to be fixed right,
Yes.
the right fix for a cefiro will be here.
Yeah.
Because again, you don't fix it. You fix it right.
And
You put it back
fix
together.
for the name. I'm working for the name, to build the name, not to build the
Then-
bank account. It's very big difference also, sir. I tell you.
Mhm.
So working for the name, I am always want to. I don't like. I am not good in marketing myself, but my marketing is my recommendation. Like if, for example, you satisfied with the service here, if anyone say, hey, do you have one who is the one who hawak cefiro mo, like that, so you will tell him about me. That one is my success. That's the time that I feel really I am success. And the time that I spend to fix each car, it's deserving it. So I'm always say pasensya talaga sa delay.
No
But
problem.
really,
Again, while you're listening, you can also opt for Navitopia. Huh? Ito yan, Navitopia. If you want a console like this, look for John sa Navitopia, Quezon City. Quezon. Saan ba siya? Sa may nagtahan, banda nagtahan pala, Navitopia nagtahan. Thank you guys! Thank you, Ali!
thank you, sir. Thank you.
And I recommend V6 Auto Service.
Thank you.
Alright!